Hello StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between True and Welmu on King Sejong Station, the latter edition. Wow, what was that? In the bottom right side of the map, we have the Norwegian Blue Protoss player. It is Welmu, representing ENCE Esports. And the top left side of the map, from Storm Gaming, it is the Red Zerg player. It is True. Alright, so True versus Welmu here. Their names kind of rhyme in a PvZ. I love the PvZ matchup. I know some of you guys do not, but guess what? I'm going to keep casting them because they are great. Also because I like casting all matchups in StarCraft 2. I don't like to ignore any of them. Not any of them whatsoever. So this is True. He's on one heck of a run on my channel recently. Just did very, very well in Dreamhack Montreal, which is exactly what this is from. I don't think he went through without dropping a single map. So let's not say that, you know, True is a great player. He won every single game. He's going to win this game for sure because Welmu is a very solid Protoss player in his own right. He has some good strategies, some good micro, great positioning. He knows how to use sentries to a very good effect as well. So we'll see if he can manage that here against True, who just is so aggressive. Loves using just big groups of lings, and he loves trying to block off Welmu's attempt at taking a natural base. Welmu says, no, no. Bad drone. Get out of here. Bad drone. And look at this micro by Welmu. Is he going to take out the drone? Maybe? Maybe he'll do it. Ah, drone turns itself into an extractor here in the natural. Drones cannot, or the probes cannot kill it now, and Welmu does get down its expansion, no problem. So a good attempt by True, but Welmu just a little bit too fast for it. Cancels the extractor. Drone comes in again here. Wants to get a nice scout off inside the main. Going to check out that assimilator count. He's going to see 2 assimilators, which is not really anything to write home about. Probe over here on the left side by Welmu throwing down a pylon. Maybe trying to sneak some tech over there where True's not going to scout it until it's too late. We'll have to see. Cybernetics core is coming up for Welmu. After that is where things get a little bit more interesting for the Protoss player. And True takes his third base in the top right, as is tradition. Speed just now finishing for his lings. Did that finish? Wait, did I see that or did I hallucinate that? I might have hallucinated that. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so no speed for the lings. Not quite yet. True does not have enough gas for it. I swear I saw that thing wiggling. I mean, it is kind of wiggling now, but I thought it was an upgrade wiggle. Whatever. Stargate opener out of Welmu along this left side in a place where it won't easily be scouted by True. So we'll see if True's spider sense can detect what is going on here. Have I ranted to you guys about Newspaper Spider-Man before? Newspaper Spider-Man is the wussiest superhero of all time. He is terrible. I don't know what's the difference between him and comic book Spider-Man or movie Spider-Man, but TV Spider-Man, or sorry, movie Spider-Man frequently gets beat by people with no superpowers whatsoever. There's one time a couple years ago, he got knocked over the head by an evil butler who used a lead pipe. That's it. That's all it took, and he was knocked unconscious. Where is your spider sense then, Spider-Man? I don't know. He's so bad. He spends most of his time watching TV and whining about how popular his wife Mary Jane is because she's like this big Broadway star in the newspaper version of Spider-Man. Anyway, he sucks. He way sucks. I mean, right now there's this cross-promotion thing where he's hanging out with Ant-Man, Spider-Man and Ant-Man together, and Ant-Man's consistently like, hey, let's not have secret identities, like things are okay. And every time Spider-Man tries to kind of make it more personal and tries to open up to Ant-Man, Ant-Man's like, I don't care, your life is boring. It's so great. It is so hilarious. Anyway, Oracle moving out for Welmu. Going to try to eat up some of these tasty, tasty drones. I don't see any spore crawlers whatsoever for True. And again, one queen is not enough to take out an Oracle. Zerg players, if an Oracle shows up and all you have is a queen, you're going to lose about 7 to 8 drones. You just are. You need a spore crawler to deal with it. You need 2 queens to deal with it. True is making additional queens at both of his bases. Or he was. Am I hallucinating again? I swear there was a queen coming up at this natural and then he canceled. As soon as I looked at it, I gotta get my eyes checked. Here it is, Oracle inside the main. True just pulls everything. Just runs. He already lost 4 drones, making it 5. Another queen shows up from the natural, gonna chase the Oracle away. Like I said, 2 queens is enough. But True only lost 5 drones because he had to pull all of his workers away. So that's the thing. If an Oracle does show up and you don't have a spore crawler, you can pull it off. You can live. But the problem is that you're going to lose mining time or you're going to lose drones. That's just how it is. Welmu trying to take down this queen. Another queen pops out, though. Exactly what Zerg players have been doing recently is just going mass queen. Mass queen for defense. Really good against air. Pretty darn good against ground as well. No complaints from drones who are defended by queens. That's for sure. True, huge swell of 10 drones in production right now, continuing to make them. Income tab is 52 to 47, making up for the fact that he has lost, what, 8? 8 drones so far, still has a lead on Welmu. Welmu's taking a third base behind this. He's got sentries to defend it as well. He is doing this extraordinarily well. He's got a robotics facility, Twilight Council, and a forge being warped in all at the same time. Yahoo! Evolution Chamber on the way for True. It's just losing 8 to 10 workers. It really slows down your build. It slows down your ability to go where you want to go, to do what you want to do. But True, if anybody cannot be too freaked out by that, it's going to be True. He's going for a lair evolution here at his main base at 81 supply. He's making a Roach Warren down here too. He's finally finishing up speed for his Lings at about the 5-minute mark, which seems late. Oracle's trying to kill more stuff. They get 3 more kills. 3 more drone kills. Is that 12 workers killed by Welmu? True just keeps bleeding workers. It's 64 to 59 total harvesters. He still has that lead, but it's not as big as it would be otherwise. Overlord scout, some speed overlords scouting in to see exactly what's going on in Welmu's base. Gets a nice scout of the main, checking out this third base as well, seeing what he has to deal with if he makes an attack on that third. And True takes a 4th base under all of this assault. He goes for the 4th. He recognizes that the Protoss has a 3rd. He can't really get a huge army yet. So True takes a 4th along this right side. Oracle's sneaking on in here. Might try to kill some of those Lings that are running around in the natural base, but 2 queens are enough to shoo them away. Ling's knocking down this backdoor and debris to his own natural, as we've seen quite a bit of. Oracle's checking for additional bases and just get out the 4th. Can't quite kill it. You need a bunch more Oracles to do it. You can. We've seen this. We've seen Oracles use in offensive positions to kill buildings before. But not here today. There are not enough of them. Lings for True. Is he going for drops? Warp Prism for Welmu heading right on up. Scouts this out, right? He sees the Overlord. He sees the Lings. Dude, get over there. Welmu, did you not see that? Oh, Baneling drops. Baneling drops from True. All right, so Welmu's going to come up and probably take out this 4th, but if he's not careful, he's going to lose all of the workers at his natural base, and that would be such a bad thing. Such a bad thing. Drones transferring to this 4th base while it is under fire. Get out of there, True's drones. Run. Nope, they're not going to run, and they're all going to die. Here comes the drop. Here comes the Baneling rain. He's got 3 Banelings and 2 Zerglings in here, and Welmu's not running at all. Oh, Welmu. Okay, so that's a lot of dead workers there. Welmu has a pretty big army, though. He could be threatening 12 dead probes at that natural base. Yeah, a lot of Lings and some Banelings here for True, but is that all that he has? I don't know that it's enough. These Guardian shield is up against these queens. 1 queen going to die very quickly, and she does. The other one as well gets taken down. Lings trying to get a surround on this army. Where are the force fields? There they are. Oh, beautiful force fields out of Welmu, and the Lings are forced to retreat here. Oracle's being used to take them down as well. Drop Lords dying. More Baneling rain stuff here in the main base. Welmu needs to win with this attack or he's done. Or he is done. More Banelings getting morphed in here as well. Oracle's trying to kill what they can, but Queen's taking out the Oracles. All that's left here for Welmu is a bunch of Stalkers, and while that's generally good, not against this many Lings, it is good. +1 attack on these Lings completed as well. Banelings crashing on in, not the most cost-efficient use of their abilities, but Welmu getting destroyed on that attack, just with Lings, just with Banelings and Queens. True trying to take a 4th base here on this high ground, which is on the path to Welmu's base. There's a Mothership Core here trying to take it out, but it's not enough. 108 to 65 total supply. The Baneling rain has been so damaging. Workers killed by True, 24. Welmu's killed 18, but 64 to 45 total harvesters. True is just better at recovering from these losses than Welmu is. Stalkers trying to do this thing. The force fields are not good enough. There's the recall. There's the recall. Warp Prism with 2 hit points does manage to escape with a couple sentries and a Stalker. But Welmu recalls to his 3rd base, warping in more sentries, making more and more probes, trying to recover from the damage done by that Baneling rain. And True's coming in for round number 3. On the rain from the skies that is green and is super damaging. True just finish up a Hydralisk den. Maybe make some Hydras. Nope, going directly for the Lurker den. Here comes the Baneling drop again. Is there anything here for Welmu to defend against this? There really isn't. Oh, Welmu, why? Oh, here we go. More and more dead probes here. Lings dropping first. Banelings Lings trying to attack this 3rd triple photon overcharge. Chases them away. Stalkers trying to force True out of here on his 4th base. It's what he has to do, is keep True from doing too much economically. Stalkers, Blink Stalkers coming right on in, trying to kill these Queens. Force fielding away all of the Lings, and taking out another queen here. But guess what? More Ling stuff. More dead probes. Finally, Welmu has some army units to defend against it. Stalkers and Starvers and Sentries trying to hold it here at this 4th base. Can they do it? There are just so many Lings. True does not care how many Lings are going to be lost. He knows the force fields will die eventually, and they do. Sentries are starting to get killed along the bottom side of this army. Welmu trapped up against the hatchery, and a bad place. And yeah, I don't know that Welmu has anything left here. It's 122 to 54 total supply. True manages to save his 4th. Lings are running on down. They have that +1 attack that has been completed. Stalkers with their upgrades at +1 attack as well. Photon overcharge and Sentries up. Lings decide to come to an easier target here at the natural base. Zealot leaves his post. Gets evaporated for his trouble. Stalkers out in the open, and that's it. A GG from Welmu. Welmu is defeated, and True is victorious. Well done indeed to True. Welmu, I thought he had something going for a minute there. I thought he had a pretty good army, some Stalker Sentry army there. Killed the 4th base of True. Really did a lot of damage to the 3rd as well, but it's just so many Zerglings from True and Banelings, which you wouldn't think would be great against Stalkers, but looks like they did a ton of work against the Sentries, which just meant the Stalkers were mostly unprotected against Lings, and we know how that's gone since StarCraft Wings of Liberty. All right, so good job by True. Gets the win today for the Zerg, and that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin, and until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself. Let's give a quick shout out to everybody who donated to my Patreon so far. And thank you so much for donating. Nick Riley, Josh Cornelius, Jin, KN, Matt Mermans, Hekon Marcus, Christopher, Alex Coffey, Ben Raboin, 19 Day, Keith Garlow, Michael Wellen, Alexandros Kolonaris, Michael McIntosh, Bo Preset, Pushpak Eledu, Trevor Smith, Alex Sims, Back Bertie, Sip Kopatara, Plaid, Jan Kodera, and Rajiv Bhatt. Thanks again to everybody who has donated so far. There's a link at the top right if you'd like to go ahead and pledge. Again, just $1 a month would be so appreciated and so welcome on the channel. You can get rewards. You can get t-shirts. I will cast my own games. I'll cast your games. Check me out again on patreon.com/FalconPaladin. Thank you.